So, welcome back, everyone. Today, we are going to discuss Hyderabad's IPL retention strategy. Hyderabad, the hometown of DSP Mohammad Siraj, official. Uh, we have a very special guest today joining us. Sai Ankit, Ikad Girandi Sai Ankit, all the way from
come on.
lifelong supporter, and really hoping that his team wins for a change. And we have our usual suspects also. Amay Jaikar, simp of Kavya Maran. We have wannabe Nitish Reddy, and me, who's just here introducing everybody. Nothing special about me. So we'll start. The format is the same, guys. You've probably watched some of our other episodes already. So we'll start with Sai Ankit today, since he's a special guest on the show. Sai Ankit, take us through who your top picks would be for retention for Hyderabad this year.
Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot, first of all, for inviting me. This is something I'm doing for the first time, so it's exciting. And all
We
the
are
best for your
also new,
channel.
bro.
I hope.
So,
No, that's one thing. But yeah, I've done
let's go.
fruity videos, but this is my first podcast setup. So all the best to Ball and Banter also. Hope it reaches places in the coming years.
Hey,
Yeah.
you have to help us
And
out, bro. To begin with, you have to get us 10 subscribers at least from your circles.
I am not
Yeah.
participating in this pyramid scheme.
Well, you've already
Okay.
participated in the episode, so you're a part of it now.
Yes. No, but I'm going to like, share, and subscribe as usual.
That's what
That's the
every
bare
watching
minimum.
also have to do.
Okay. So now, so we are talking about the Orange Fire, #Orange Army team. So yeah, historically, I think we have been our philosophy has been something similar to what Manchester United has been doing after Sir Alex. Like, get players who have the potential to win you trophies.
That into the picture, bro. Like, we're going to start on a happy note.
Philosophy is to not win.
Philosophy is to get people who have the capability or potential to win trophies, but that kind of backfired majority of the times. And keeping that in mind, what I would kind of hope that the team is putting in is built for the future. Like, we have some amazing domestic talent, like Indian players, Abhishek Sharma, and then there is Nitish Reddy. So these two will be my top, like, no second thoughts retentions. Like, they have to be retained at any cost. Like, probably I can go for 18 each for Abhishek and Nitish Reddy, keeping the long-term goals in mind. And then probably my third would be Pat Cummins. Is more from like leader, and he has gotten this new philosophy now, which is being adapted by a lot of other franchises and a lot of other nations in cricket. So that is something which we are proud to be a pioneer in. So because of that fact, and also he's an Australian captain. So historically, we have done very well under Australian captains. So that is one of the reasons why I would go for Pat Cummins as number 3. But again, because of his latest statement now, people are in a dilemma that if he's going to play the IPL or he's going to pull out of the IPL because of the recent statement
Why,
of
bro?
his.
What did he say about Kavya
No.
Maran? Tell us.
He he didn't say about no, not about Kavya Maran as such, but he was more like test cricket is his number one priority, and apart from that, there is Champions Trophy coming up, and then there is WTC coming up. So he wants to be a player who prioritizes that and then does things around those. And because of that, you never know. So there's always this there is this doubt right now if Pat Cummins is going to be
Aa
back
jayega,
in
bro.
IPL or not.
Aa
But it is
jayega.
coming well and good.
It's
Yeah,
all
it
about
is
the
coming well
money.
and good. I know. But yeah, these are my like top 3 no compromise retentions.
Nice. Damn nice. I think after this is the first time we're seeing so much passion about one particular team coming from somewhere. Like, we've tried to.
The passion has always been there. It's just that people didn't notice it until we kind of hit them all over the park since last year. So yeah,
Passion hasn't been there and success also hasn't been there. So they go hand in hand.
success has been there. Success has been there. Success has been there. At least we have like one trophy compared to the other passionate team which has none.
Even the Deccan Chargers trophy you don't count over.
We had one, yeah.
And then
as a
David Warner
trophy
also won
franchise,
one,
it's
right?
one. That was in 2016.
Yeah,
So
and
again,
Ankit,
that
I also feel like this year will somebody score 300 at Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium?
I mean the signs show so. Let's hope it
Yeah.
happens. Yeah,
Nearly
because we
happened.
never yeah, it nearly happened last night, and that was something which is unexpected. Like it was unexpected, but yeah, I hope it happens and we break the Nepal score at least in IPL, which is equivalent to that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Chalo then, Chaitanya, you tell us who are your
I'll
top
go.
picks.
Yeah. ठीक है, I think Sunrisers has quite a stacked squad. Last year finalists, even though they ended up sort of not performing in the final, I think throughout the season they were quite solid. सबको पेला इन लोग ने last season. I think one definitely Nitish Kumar Reddy. They will keep local boy, upcoming Indian cricketer, all rounder for sure. Abhishek Sharma also I'll keep him around. I think he's been with them for a few seasons now, and he's now really coming good. I think yeah, Pat Cummins for sure. I would like to keep around. I think captain done well last year. I think he built a connection with the team, and I think they'll go for one more retention. But I am slightly confused between Travis Head and Klassen. I think both of them are very strong contenders for that last retention spot or right to match spot. I'll go with Klassen here. Chalo. I think he's the
So no head for Kavya Maran this year.
no head for Kavya Maran, at least
She ain't getting
not
There is
so
no
only
far.
there is only class and come this time.
head.
Great. Good
Chalo,
stuff, guys.
perfect.
Good stuff. Keeping it classy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with Henrik Klassen. Maybe Travis said I'll pick up in the next segment. But yeah,
So it's
those are my picks.
Klassen, Cummins, Abhishek Sharma, and Nitish Kumar Reddy for you.
Correct.
And what about you, Amy? Will Kavya
I
Maran face the ultimate glory this year?
yeah, I think she will keep 5 of her SRH players. I think 5 retentions: Head, Klassen, Nitish Kumar Reddy, Abhishek Sharma, and your captain. Captain, I don't know if they'll keep him or use RTM, but I think 4 sure shot would be Abhishek Sharma, Nitish Kumar Reddy, Head, and Klassen, because they're all like match winners for them on their own right. So I think if they go in the auction, they won't be cheap. So I think it's
Yeah.
better to pay for them and retain them.
Yeah, fair enough, right? And same for me as well. These 4 players that you've spoken about and Pat Cummins. I think even that's the same point I was trying to make the other day also. When your team is doing well under a
Yeah.
certain captain, you mostly try and retain that captain. And that we've seen over the years with so many franchises, right? Like, of course, there's Chennai, there's Mumbai to look up to, Kolkata also off late. Rajasthan also
Yeah.
stuck with Sanju for quite some time. So I think 5 for me. I'd put Pat Cummins' name in the basket as well. Who's gonna not
Yeah.
want 18 crore? It's just, but now it also depends, right, on who's being retained for 18 crore versus
Yeah.
how much they offer Pat Cummins. If probably they offer, I don't know, what's the lowest bracket? Under
11,
18.
11.
11
Yeah.
crores.
But 11 is also quite significant enough. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
like you're gonna
Yeah.
pay to 11.
But for someone like Pat Cummins, who was one of the highest, bagger, like he got like 21 crores, right? If I'm not wrong. So I
Yeah.
think they would go 18 for him, and probably someone like Nitish or someone like Abhishek can go for 14 and 11. It depends, but that
Yeah,
might
and
be
they
a bit
would be
stretch.
younger players, right? They wouldn't want
Yeah,
them to have so much
exactly.
and pressure. Correct.
Yeah, and they have been in the system for like last year, and Nitish Kumar basically was introduced into SRH with this kind of a philosophy, so that is already there in his DNA. So I think yeah, maybe 14 I would go for Nitish, and Abhishek. Yeah, Abhishek I would go for 11.
Yeah, fair. I think most of us have the
Yeah.
same name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, we'll go to the second bracket now, which is
Hmm.
people who are
Borderline
nearly
picks.
the fray, yeah, for being picked or retained or RTM. So we'll start with you,
It's
Tanya. Tell us.
Yeah, I'll put only Travis Head in that category. I think this might like it might be a toss up. They might go for a right to match card for him. And yeah, I don't see any other very obvious choices over there. I think Natarajan is an interesting one, but I don't know if they'll go for him again. But yeah, Travis Head is my only candidate.
It's so interesting that the players that they retained before, none of us have taken those
Yeah.
names. Dan Malik,
Yeah.
Samad, maybe Who else was there? Natarajan was in.
Natarajan bhi tha
Bhuvaneshwar
shayad.
Kumar.
Bhuvi.
Bhuvaneshwar Kumar.
He's been
Washing
a
machine.
good soldier, but I think his time
It's time, I think, yeah.
his watch has ended, I think.
So what about these youngsters, dude? Ankit, tell us, like, as a SRH fan, what do you feel about Abdul Samad and Umran Malik?
See,
No.
Abdul Samad hasn't been a consistent performance over the years. He has been in the squad for like say 3 years now. So last season in 2022, maybe he performed in just one match, which won us that match against Rajasthan Royals, the last ball winner. But last season, yes, he showed some glimpses, but he hasn't been a consistent performer, and that has been the major pain point for SRH, because over the years there hasn't been this player apart from David Warner or Kane Williamson, or in fact to an extent Rashid Khan before they kind of sold him, which is the regret I will live with forever, selling Rashid
Yeah.
Khan. But yeah, consistency was the main issue with anyone who played in SRH. So keeping in mind you and Abhishek Sharma and Nitish Reddy, they have been performing consistently, and the team management put a lot of trust in them last season. So yeah, these two are there. Then apart from that, there are like good picks. Like there's this Sanveer Singh who played last season. Matlab, he didn't get too many chances, but yeah. But other thing, there's this wicketkeeper batsman called Upendra Kumar Singh. He has also good potential, but all these are people who have potential but haven't proven themselves. So the youngsters that are there in the team are those people who have potential but haven't proven themselves. So it's a very tough call amongst the youngsters. Like there is no one apart from like someone like Tilak Verma, if you see, or someone like Mayank Singh or Mayank Sharma, not exactly. What's his name?
Yadav.
Mayank
Mayank
Yadav, sorry.
Yadav, fast bowler.
Yeah. Or Harshit Rana.
Arey, you
So
have
someone like
Mayank
that,
Yadav at home, bro. Umran Malik.
Yeah.
He was the Mayank Yadav of 2 years ago.
He was there.
Yeah. He was. I feel Umran Malik was more like a one-time wonder. After that, he played for India, and after that, he never like made his mark.
Yeah, he's just faded
So
off, dude.
not
Like no one talks about
Faded
him.
off,
exactly.
bro. Very
Just
sad.
imagine that he won that one match for India where he defended some 18 runs or 16 runs in the last over. That also he went for 13 runs. He won the match by 3 runs.
He's playing for the fans, bro. Usko thrilling banana tha wo match.
Even the fans don't want
Yeah.
him, so it's fine. No.
Hey, what about there's this one
But yeah.
bowler, bro, his name is Jhata
Shahbaz
Ved.
Ahmed. Huh?
There's one bowler in the squad, bro. His name is Jhata Ved. Not even
No, I
kidding.
don't even know.
No clue.
People in the comments
Yeah,
tell
but
us if you knew there was a player like that in SRH.
So who's your borderline pick, Ankit, then?
my borderline pick. See, again, I think for me, I would keep Klassen also in my top list. Probably I told 3 names, but Klassen would be there as a fourth person. But my borderline pick would be Travis Head, or I would be confused between Travis Head or Shahbaz Ahmed. I would pick Shahbaz Ahmed to a point.
Fair.
Yeah,
What about
because
you? Oh, no, continue.
So because like we never had players who kind of played for us lower down. Like even if you see, if our top 4 batsmen were done, then the team would collapse instantly. But I feel that kind of a person needs to be there in the team, and Shahbaz Ahmed has proved last season that he can chip in with bowling, he can chip in with some runs towards the end, and he can also field well. So basis that I would choose between Travis Head and Shahbaz Ahmed.
What about Hasaranga, bro? Ankit?
Hasaranga, bro, doubtful because
yeah.
Hasaranga, I don't know, because if you see in the recent past also, he didn't perform well for Sri Lanka that much. Like though he showed, like when he was in RTB, he was that kind of a player who was reckoned to be the next thing, in cricket, like the next all-rounder kind of a thing. But if you see the past 1 year, he hasn't performed to those expectations.
But he's been injured also, right? For the longest time.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It might be because of his injury or anything. But yeah, keeping that in mind, because I don't want to go this time with ifs and buts, because we have gone with ifs and buts for the past 4-5 years, and it didn't really kind of pan out for us. So this time I would bet on people who were more consistent, or who are being more consistent, rather than with expectations of they might perform.
Okay, fair enough. Amay, very quickly, your borderline.
Yeah, so my borderline would be Natarajan, Washington Sundar, and maybe I know they didn't give Washington Sundar a chance last season, but
Yeah.
yeah, so these two, or maybe
Brother didn't get a
Markram. I don't
couple
know.
of games
Yeah,
in a row
he
also.
didn't. He didn't get any games, and he's playing consistently for India. So
Yeah.
every game he plays for India, but he can't play for SRH. So that's a surprise. So yeah,
Fair.
these two. Yeah,
I think for me it'll be Travis Head. I don't see a reason for them to let Travis Head go. He's been killing it for Australia very consistently. I think one of the most
yeah,
consistent in world cricket today.
For sure.
When it comes to top of the order batting. So I think that would be a no-brainer for me. But again, I don't expect SRH management to use their brains too much. So coming to outside, sorry, Ankit. This more so comes
Uh,
from the fact that they let Rashid Khan go. I know he wanted to leave,
exactly.
but like,
Even
Yeah.
that whole fiasco with David Warner, dude. Like David Warner
yeah.
should be given a legend status for that franchisee, but he was let go.
Yeah. They took some hard decisions over the years.
yeah, just like Mumbai had a statue of Steve Smith at Wankhede, right? They could have had one of David
Really?
Warner.
Yeah,
Steve
So
Smith,
yeah,
Yeah.
to our, you know,
wild
I
card.
wouldn't say borderline, ones that have an outside chance of getting picked. Amai, we'll start with you.
yeah. If they are smart, then according to me, they should pick Glenn Phillips. उसको भी chance नहीं दिया है
अरे
कभी भी, but
उसको
yeah,
खिलाते ही
but
नहीं है तो
he's
क्या
like,
to
हाँ
be
वही तो outside chance ना, outside chance. मेरे
वो
ऊपर हुआ
खुद
तो I
कैसा
would
कर रहा
pick.
है भाई? Like, how is he playing
Yeah.
for New Zealand? How has he been
He
performing?
play
Yeah,
every
he's
time he
playing well.
scores. Yeah,
yeah,
he
yeah.
He
plays
picks up
well. He
wickets
picks
also.
wickets and
And
runs
that
भी
guy
मारता है,
does
finisher है.
everything, dude. फील्डर भी
Yeah,
क्रेजी
he
है,
does
बैटिंग भी
everything.
करता है, कीपिंग भी करता है, चाहिए
Keeping
तो, और
Yeah,
बॉलिंग भी करता है
keeping
भाई.
सब करता है वो. तो best T20 like
अल्टीमेट
asset
यूटिलिटी
you
प्लेयर.
can have.
But
Yeah,
problem SRH में वो है ना भाई, तू अगर if you're keeping Klassen, you're keeping
yeah,
Travis Head, you will keep Pat Cummins. Then Glenn Phillips has to make a very strong case, like either perform extremely consistently
Yeah.
or hope someone else gets
yeah,
injured.
But again,
That's
that also depends if we have those class Indian bowlers. Like, if you're playing four batsmen of international stature, then you should have like your Indian setup should be really
yeah,
good. Your bowlers, Indian
yeah,
bowlers should be really good that you trust them and you can, you trust them to win your matches.
yeah,
Like which was the scene with probably SRH around 2015, 2016, 2017, where there was Natarajan, Ashish Nehra, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Ishant Sharma, Tailspin. So you had that
yeah,
mix of good bowlers. So that's why
Yeah,
you could
yeah.
trust. Like you could, yeah. So that would be also something which would be a big factor when they're considering like for the foreign players. But yeah,
yeah.
but again, if I can go, I would say Glenn Phillips. I have three players. It would be Glenn Phillips, Natarajan, or Rahul Tripathi.
Oof.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Rahul Tripathi, bro.
Rahul Tripathi.
भूल गया.
Streets.
Damn.
He's the streets won't forget
Yeah,
player.
Yeah, streets
Vibes.
won't
exactly.
forget.
So
Highly unlikely, dude, but
Highly
he's not
unlikely.
been.
again, that's what outside chance now. But
Outside
yeah,
chance.
Yeah, fair enough. I'd also go with Natarajan and Glenn Phillips. Um, I wasn't sure about Glenn Phillips, but now that you guys mention he does all of these things, and I remember him bowling well.
yeah.
Yeah,
A pretty interesting player, multi-utility. So definitely need to have someone like him in the squad. And Natarajan, of course, though his star has fallen a little, but still very, very effective, I think, in
Yeah.
nailing those
No, he
Yorkers.
has been effective in the last. Sorry to cut you, but he has been effective in the last season also. He's been consistently bowling
Last
those
year was pretty
Yorkers.
good. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you always this thing for left-arm bowlers. Like
exactly.
you need to have one of those in the team
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
What about
I think yeah.
Chetan?
I'll go for the Pune boy, Rahul Tripathi, vibes player max. I think they might they may not go for him as a right to match or a retention player, but they'll definitely go for him in
yeah,
the auction, try to get him at a cheaper
yeah.
price. And yeah,
There's
he,
Mayank. There's Mayank Agarwal also,
no
but
one's going for
like
Mayank Agarwal,
hit
bro.
and miss. Hit and RCB will go for him for sure for the vibes.
Yeah, I think my wildcard pick only Rahul Tripathi. I don't see anyone else.
Shabaz Ahmed, man.
Shabaz Ahmed, yeah. He has contributed
Mm.
a lot for them, and I think he's done well. But I don't know if they'll go back in for him. Let's see.
But they should. They should.
Perfect.
Let's see.
So
Yeah.
I think pretty interesting, right? Pretty interesting picks. And thanks again, Ankit, for joining us. I hope you liked doing this. How was your first experience
It was
joining?
fun. It was really fun because all these conversations we used to have in our halls and discuss all these things. But it's good to say these things. Yeah, and it's been good session, dude. Like it's been interesting because all
Perfect.
of
And
us had
we'll have you again on this channel soon.
Yeah.
Probably we'll have those reviews where SRH gets butchered by one of the teams. We'll probably definitely would like
No,
to have you.
probably we can do an auction thing also.
Yeah, once
And
the
a
auction
live
is done,
auction.
we can review what players,
Yeah.
which team has picked. We can review the
Yeah.
new squads.
Yeah, but I think SRH is done getting butchered, and I think it's time for us that we'll be butchering everyone. So just wait and
Love it,
watch,
love it.
guys.
Love it, bro.
Love the confidence.
Love the confidence.
Because
Remember,
last time, Angad, I told you this season SRH is going to win the trophy. Angad was like, no chance, but we almost did it.
There's a
Hey,
difference between
if-
almost winning the trophy and winning the trophy, bro.
and if you say
I
that
agree.
Yeah,
line before
RCB
every
has
season, I think it's
almost-
only a matter of time.
Yeah, it's matter of
RCB
time,
has
right?
almost won the trophy before, bro. So let's not get
We
too
may-
far of
But
ourselves.
but all those times we were the team which didn't play.
True that. Got me. Facts. Fact
Ankit, you
those.
want to tell our viewers to do something that can help boost this video?
Yes, guys, please like, subscribe, share, and get drunk and tell people to like, subscribe, share. Whenever you go out, get drunk and tell those people also to like, subscribe, share. So just
yeah.
Great stuff.
Perfect. Awesome. See you
Yeah.
guys next week.
Bye.
next time, all the best, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.
आज के लिए फिलहाल इतना ही। आपकी तरह मैं भी मायूस हूँ, लेकिन उम्मीद पर दुनिया कायम है। दिल दुखा है लेकिन टूटा तो नहीं है, और उम्मीद का दामन छूटा तो नहीं है। इसलिए आज के लिए इतना ही।